A massive fire destroys an historic home in Taunton, sending 11 people out into the streets.
And it's a story we first brought you last night as breaking news at 10 and 11. New tonight, we're hearing from the people who lived in the home who scrambled to escape the fast-moving flames.
Eyewitness News reporter Kate Walsh is live in Taunton with a look at the devastation left behind. Kate?
Mike and Shannon, take a look at just how close 46 Harrison Street here in Taunton is to Route 44. That's why the fire chief said it's baffling that no one driving by noticed large flames around 8 last night and called 911 before it was fully engulfed. Everyone did make it out safely, but it wasn't easy to escape. Taunton Inferno.
I kicked in the door, and I kicked in the other door, and we jumped out the window.
Richard Jelinas was in survival mode when he grabbed his girlfriend, and they ran for their lives. No time to think.
I just grabbed her. I wasn't even thinking about my cat. Now I'm beating myself up. I feel so guilty. I feel so selfish.
He lost his cat in the fire and all of his belongings, but thanks to the help from the community, he has some clothes and a temporary place to stay. While he and other residents of this 6-apartment historic house quite literally jumped out, others jumped in. Brittany Albanese was headed home from the store just after 8 Tuesday night.
I seen the side of the house on fire, so I called the fire department, and then I hear people screaming from the first floor, a couple, and they couldn't get out the window.
Without a second thought, she ran toward the burning house.
Actually, I broke the screen and I pulled them out of the windows.
All 11 residents made it out safely, but firefighters worked for hours throughout the night trying to quell the hot flames.
Some hose lines melted from the heat, yes.
This as neighbors watched in disbelief as this historic house built in the mid-1800s could not be saved.
It's devastating to see these old buildings that are so well put together but go up like a tinderbox.
This hour, there is still no word on what caused this fire. Throughout the day, we've seen people come by slowly taking photos and videos. But new at 6 o'clock tonight, hear from one couple who came by not to take photos, but to remember. Live in Taunton, I'm Kate Walsh, Eyewitness News.
For local coverage now from Taunton, the investigation continues tonight into a fire that destroyed an historic home late last night. An Eyewitness News viewer sent us this photo of the Inferno on Harrison Street, and tonight we're learning an important figure in the city's history once lived here. Eyewitness News reporter Kate Walsh joins us live from Taunton. Kate?
This truly was an historic house. In fact, the Old Colony History Museum confirmed with us today that the first mayor ever of Taunton, Edmund Bennett, lived here in the mid-1800s. Since the 1850s, several people have called this place home, including some who came by today.
It was our first apartment, honeymoon apartment, was in July 1956, and right up on the 3rd floor there. Yeah, where the smoke is coming out. Yeah.
Richie Emerald and his wife sat across the street from 46 Harrison Street in Taunton in disbelief, sharing fond memories of their time living there so many years ago.
I cooked our first meal there when we get back from the honeymoon. Yeah. Steak and beans, very easy.
This historic house, once a single-family home of the city's first mayor, Edmund Bennett, was most recently a 6-apartment house for 11 residents. Now they're getting help from the Red Cross, finding somewhere else to stay after flames quickly consumed the entire building just after 8 Tuesday night.
Anytime that we go defensive on arrival, the home's going to sustain significant damage, and that's going to be the case here.
Taunton Fire Chief Tim Bradshaw added the flames were so hot, even some of their hoses melted.
I just thank God everybody got all alive.
Richard Jelinas described the past 24 hours as something out of a movie. He and his girlfriend escaped through a window, but his cat did not make it. And I just checked with the Taunton Fire Department, who said as of this time, they are still not releasing the cause of the fire. Live in Taunton tonight, I'm Kate Walsh, Eyewitness News.